Christmas time, and it wouldn't be a proper Christmas unless rich, powerful, unmasked politicians socially gathered.
So I said to him, I says, get away from me, you peasants. I'm rich.
Hey, Nancy, can you pass the ketchup?
Here you go, Joe.
Thank you.
Whoa. Easy there, Dad. Holy crap, Joe. Did you just shit your pants?
Check your shorts, Joe.
Was that a fart or a short?
Ooh, that was a good one.
Hey, that wasn't me. It was a ketchup bottle. Ugh. I need to put on my mask. That fart sounded so moist. It wasn't me.
Ew. It smells like cow farts in here.
What's wrong with you, Joe? Sitting over there just crapping yourself at Christmas dinner?
Hey, come on, man. It wasn't me. It was a ketchup bottle.
Sure it wasn't, Joe. You sick son of a bitch. Go use the bathroom like a normal person.
It wasn't me.
Are you sure about that, Dad? Because it smells like shit in here.
Yeah, I'm sure. I wouldn't crap myself at the table. It's not my style. It's not who I am.
I know, Dad. Hey, Joe, go wipe your butt.
Come on, man. It wasn't me.
So even though you might not be able to afford a tank of gas, a present for your kid, or even a Christmas dinner this year, at least you don't have to smell Joe Biden's shart while he blames it on the ketchup bottle.
Wow.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas and welcome to the United Spot YouTube Live. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I hope you all had an amazing Christmas with your friends and family, and I hope that you have all properly recovered from that insanely amazing Christmas. So, Yukon Man, thank you so much for that amazing gift. Beautiful present right off the bat, and appreciate it. Daniel C., with 5 memberships. Thank you so much to Brandon and Steve and Let's Go Brandon and Jennifer and Brad Silver. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that, Daniel C. Tammy is here. Brad is here. Who else do we have here? Hold on before I start losing people. The two of us. How are you? Skippy Tarbuckle is here. Hank is here. Daniel C. Moisture is present. Monkey Grab Orange is here. Great to see you, Ellen Pelkey. We got apparently Tammy has changed her profile picture. Thank you. True Seeker, great to see you here. John Castaneda, I wanted to thank you for your wonderful gift over on GoFundMe. That was truly appreciated. And what a great thing to have this Christmas season. So thank you very much for your Christmas present. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for that. Let's see here. Truly appreciate it. T Dizzle, how are you? Joe, thanks. Great to see you. Kenny Goulding is here. James Jacobson and Chris Mathers as the Beaver. The Blue Green Goose. Great to see you here. Future was first. Great to see you here, guys. And Carla Lyles, great to see you here. So as you know, the United Spot is still, unfortunately, begging for money. The GoFundMe is still active, and so the Christmas wish did not come true. Apparently, Santa Claus did not come true, but there was a lot of you out there that did help, and I'm very appreciative of that. So if you guys can continue to share the GoFundMe, or if you would love to send $1 or $2 in the direction of the United Spot GoFundMe, that would be truly appreciated. And for one reason only: once I reach my goal, I will no longer have to beg. And here's the backstory of it real quick. I'm going to give you the bottom line. So previously, when I was in the hole, I would have to beg for money, and then YouTube would send me right back to the gutters. Because I was never advancing. I was always decreasing. So now that I have a full-time job, in order to get out of this hole, I need to find some dirt to put into the hole. And once the hole is filled, I'm golden. So, and I won't have to beg for money anymore. I'll just continue to make videos. Everything will be fine. And you guys, all you have to do is watch and listen and either laugh or unfollow, one of the two. So if you do see the United Spot GoFundMe link, please go to it. share it out to your friends and family, and leave $1. Anyways, I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas. I'm going to play a few videos here just because I know that, there's probably a lot of people in here that are like, geez, once this guy starts talking, I just want to unsubscribe. So in honor of the day after Christmas, I think we can get back to normal here and play some regular videos. And I know that the title is Michelle Obama Comes Clean, but so I'm going to talk about Michelle Obama because there is so much to unpack when it comes to Michelle Obama. And the news that I have about Michelle Obama at this moment, I'm going to share periodically through this hour live. And I'm going to probably shock most of you because most of you probably don't even know what I'm about to say about the recent news about Michelle Obama. So as I play videos, I will give you more and more information about what is going on with Michelle Obama and why this is so crazy and what we will have in the future to look forward to. So let me see here. Let's play this brand new video from the United Spy. I know Yukon Man's going to like it because it is a Joker video. And I know how Yukon Man likes the Joker videos. So let's play a Joker video for all you peasants out there. All right, I hope you guys enjoy it. It's an Epstein style Joker video. So let's see if anybody likes it.
In the shadows of power, a web of secrets unravels, yet remains untouched. The Jeffrey Epstein files. Those infamous documents, dripping with the names of the elite, were promised to expose the truth. But what have we seen? Pages upon pages blackened by redactions, hiding the faces of the guilty. Bill Clinton, mentioned dozens of times, his flights on the Lolita Express documented, his denials echoing in the void. Prince Harry, entangled in the whispers, his associations buried under the layers of silence. The rest, clients, the powerful, the untouchable, names like shadows in the night. But listen closely. Nothing is happening. No arrests, no investigations. Oh, the FBI raids Epstein Island, seizes evidence, and then, well, silence. Ghislaine Maxwell, his right hand, sentenced to 20 years for trafficking children to no one. Victims groomed, abused, delivered, but the clients, they vanished into thin air. They flew on that cursed plane to nowhere. Destinations erased, logs ignored, justice derailed. And in the highest offices of the land, during the 4 years of Joe Biden's presidency, a deafening silence from the top. Biden himself, never a word. Kamala Harris, utterly quiet. The entire Democratic Party, with control of the White House and the levers of justice. Not a single statement, not a whisper of outrage or demand for the truth about the Epstein files. Why the void? What alliances lurk in that silence? This is the chilling reality. A system designed to protect the predators, the elite circle, and their wagons. The media diverts your gaze, and the halls of the power echo with hollow promises. Nothing has happened. Nothing will ever happen. The files gather dust. The victims cry out unheard. And the guilty, well, they walk free. In this darkness, you have to ask yourself, who pulls the strings? Truth is out there, but it's locked away forever. So I guess there's only one question left to ask. Are you awake?
Well, I think that was a pretty good video. I mean, I'm not speaking for everybody. I hope Yukon Man liked it. You know, I know he likes the Joker videos. There's a lot of people that like the Joker videos, but unfortunately, YouTube does not like the Joker videos. YouTube doesn't like any of the United Spot videos. Skippy is here. Anna Poison, great to see you here. Hope you had a wonderful Merry Christmas. Let's see here. We got set of the Ellen Show. Tom HD1. All right. So thank you all so much for being here. So a lot of you are probably wondering, what is this news that you have about Michelle Obama? So sources, and I have some pretty amazing sources, have released something pretty insane. Something I didn't even know. And I've done lots and lots of research on Obama, from pictures of, you know, before the wedding, before the kids, and so on and so on and so on. So the information that I was given is probably most explained, I think, or excuse me, better explained if I take you back 20 years. And 20 years ago, you know, it was back, what, 2020, 2005, 2004. There was an investigation that not too many people knew about. And it was actually, hey, Max Myers, great to see you, Yukon Man. Thank you so much. I hope that that particular comment was aimed at the Joker video. But if it was at somebody else, that's fine. But I hope everybody liked the Joker video. So taking you back in 2005-ish, there was an investigation that not too many people knew about. I didn't even know about it. And I claim to be like one of those, not necessarily an investigative reporter, but I do a lot of research on a lot of things. And this one, I had to dive deep down into the rabbit hole to find out if it was actually true. And guess what? It really was. Fact checked and all. But still, only 4%. I guarantee you only 4% of the people know about this, because they have kept it under wraps for many, many, many years. And unfortunately, I don't even know if YouTube is going to allow me to say what I know without actually censoring it, because it has truly, it's truly been hidden for so long. So 20 years is a long time to keep a secret. So when I first got the information about this, I probably spent the day thinking about something that I probably wasn't supposed to be thinking. Wasn't necessarily supposed to know about this. So, if anybody's wondering about the ads, I have no idea. I don't set any of that up. I don't know anything like that. And for anybody who thinks I'm getting millions of dollars from these ads, I think I make about maybe $2 a live, maybe three or four. I probably make about $3 or $4 per live. So I don't know about the ads. I'm extremely transparent in telling you guys what's going on. Sure. about the ads. I don't set any of that up. So hopefully everybody heard that. So I don't know. But Monkey Grab Warren seems very upset about these ads. So I'm extremely sorry. I don't know. But I'm going to play this real quick, and then I'm going to dive into the facts of what I now know about Michelle Obama. So I want to play this video real quick, and then we're going to dive in. Here it goes. Let me start it from the beginning, though. I don't know why most of my videos. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I really hope everybody had a great Christmas. Went by way too fast. Joanne Higgs.
Y'all don't even know how hard my life is. Y'all don't even know my struggle. See, I wasn't given the same opportunities as white people. Oh, the tyranny I went through is just too hard to talk about. So let me take you back to my trauma. You see, when I was 17 years old, I was forced, literally dragged into Princeton. White people said, Michelle, you have to go to the best college. I begged them, please, let me stay in Chicago, so I just struggled. But no, they made me get that degree. Then them white people made me go to Harvard Law. I mean, that white guilt shoved me through them ivory towers. I still wake up screaming. Why couldn't I fail like a normal person? And the stamp, oh, them white people, they put my face on a forever stamp. I said, no, I want to be forgotten. But them white people insisted. They said, Michelle, you must be immortalized. Same with the books. Becoming, the light we carry. I mean, I wrote those with tears in my eyes because white publishers forced my hand. They said, write your pain, Michelle. They cried. I had no choice. And becoming first lady, oh, don't even get me started. White voters begged Barack to run. I said, honey, let's stay in Chicago. You know, we can use food stamps and be normal, but no. Them white people made us live in that big white prison that was built by slaves. 8 years of free chefs, free travel, free everything. Except the toilet paper. I had to buy my own toilet paper. Them damn white people forced me to pay for my own toilet paper. Y'all don't even know what I went through. White people made Joan Rivers say it. They whispered in her ear. Tell the world. I tried to sue, but them white lawyers said, no, Michelle. This is your struggle now. And because of white people, my personal chef drowned in our Martha's Vineyard pond. I mean, I wanted to save her, but I never learned how to swim. Why? Because white people was obsessing over my hair. They say, Michelle, don't ruin the blowout. They screaming, so I stood there while he drowned, and my hair perfectly straight, while I watched him sink to the bottom, so all them white people could be happy. It's their fault. There was nothing I could do. I can't even go to the gyms because them white women keep trying to touch my hair. Is it a weave? Is it a wig? I mean, they just can't keep their hands off me. I scream, stop oppressing me. But they want to feel my straight hair. They need it. It's the final frontier of white supremacy. And because of white people, I'm always forgetting to put down the toilet seat after I go. Why? Well, because of white plumbers. They made it impossible for a woman like me to use the bathroom correctly. I mean, they always try to keep me down. Now all I can do is cry. In my $15 million mansion, while I'm counting my $70 million from my Netflix deal, wondering, why me? All this success forced on me by the white people. I just wanted to struggle. I mean, is that too much to ask? You broke me, white people. You ruined my life. I hope y'all happy. Y'all don't even know my struggle.
Damn it, Michelle! You left the toilet seat up again!
Damn white people!
Yeah, and that brings me to my point now, to where if you guys do want to, because that was hard for me to watch. You know, Michelle Obama, you know, she's brought a lot to the table when it comes to, you know, things like this, of this nature. And you know, when we're faced with something like this, it's so serious. One has to ask, you know, how far is she going to take it? So my theory is this.
Top 5 answers on the board.
My theory is,
Name something people were doing.
what I finally found out about Michelle Obama, a lot of people don't even know about. And before I tell you what I know, because like I said, there's a lot to unpack. So I'm going to tell you in increments. I'm going to play a video, tell you a little bit. I'm going to play a video, tell you a little bit. But if you guys wouldn't mind going to my GoFundMe account and sharing it out, or giving me $1, that would be amazing. That would really feel good, because every time somebody gives me $1, the United Spot, they get another video. Who else we got in here? We got Tammy is here. We got the two of us. We got Lucille and Donald Henderson and Monkey Grab Orange and Daniel C. and Nick Malone is here. Ellen Pelkey, Yukon Man, great to see you here. Daniel C. John Castaneda, Carl Rice is here with Kenny Goulding and Joanne Higgs. You guys are awesome. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm going to play some more Michelle Obama videos, but I got it. In order to tell you what I know, I have to literally start back. And like I said, I ended the story where I originated it. It's 20 years ago, which brings us back to around 2005. And what a lot of people didn't know is that before Michelle Obama married Barack Obama, she lived quite a different life. And the stories that you've heard about Michelle Obama going to Harvard and Princeton, and all the stories that you have been fed through the media and social media, aren't exactly true. And a lot of people have supported Michelle Obama on the basis of those particular facts. Her daughters, Barack Obama, their house at Martha's Vineyard, their entire life, as she was, not vice president. She was first lady. She was on a stamp. She's written books. But they don't really talk about the life of Michelle Obama before she married Barack Obama. So what I know is that she did not go to college. She never went to college. And there was an investigation back in 2005 that targeted that particular moment in history when she was supposedly going to college. Because she claims she went to 2 colleges, but that is false. That never happened. So there was an investigation that cleared all of that up, but it also opened up a different hole, a different rabbit hole that so many people in this country, and there's a lot of people out there in other, hey, Caucasian Debris, how are you? There's a lot of people in other, Lucille Griffin, great to see you here. Hopefully, Cobble Friends is here too as well, and I hope that Teacher Lynn is out there listening. I hope you had an amazing Christmas, and I hope all of you had an amazing Christmas. So when the media started talking about Michelle Obama's previous life, they weren't completely honest. In fact, they weren't honest at all. They created a life for Michelle Obama, but the life that they gave her was a complete lie. And I love it when John Castaneda says that, if 10 people who had 50 cents equals $2.50, reach down, pocket, give him, and earn. I love it. I love it when John does that, because he's going off of a video that I made, and I made a very big mistake, and I never changed it. But I want to thank John for bringing that up. But I'm going to go into more details about Michelle Obama and this, because it needs to be heard, and it's something that a lot of people don't know about. And I know there's only 55 people in here right now, but that's 55 people that are going to understand the actual truth of what happened. And people need to know, because we've all been lied to.
How come you don't make me tacos, Michelle?
Because I make hot dogs, that's why.
Yeah, but I'm kind of sick of hot dogs.
Well, I can make other things if you want.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
Well, cold dogs, sausages, hot links, and big, plump, juicy eggplant.
I'm kind of tired of putting that all in my mouth.
What?
Now, Joe, if you listen to everything I say, I'll have you playing golf by the end of the day.
I don't know. It sounds hard.
It's not hard at all. I taught Michelle how to play.
Michelle plays golf?
All the time.
She got her own clubs?
Yep.
She got balls, too?
Yep, she's got balls, too.
Is she any good?
Yeah, she loves to swing her wood, but I always got to remind her to choke up on the shaft.
Can she get it in the hole?
Oh, yeah. She gets it in the hole every time.
Really?
Oh, yeah. She usually gets a hole in one.
When her balls get muddy, does she wash them or do you?
Oh, we take turns.
Hey, Barack!
What's going on, Mike? I mean, Michelle?
The white next door neighbor grabbed my balls.
You grabbed your balls?
Yeah, he grabbed my balls.
Do you mean your basketballs?
Yeah, what you think I was talking about?
I don't know, but don't you think you could have said it in a different way?
Like how?
I don't know, but instead of saying the neighbor grabbed my balls, you could have said the neighbor touched my balls.
That sound weird, Barack.
Yeah, that actually does sound kind of weird. All right, well, you could have said the neighbor was playing with my balls.
That sounds just as weird as the other way you said it.
Well, why'd you leave your balls out anyways, Michelle?
I leave my balls out all the time.
Well, you shouldn't leave your balls out. You should put them away.
I leave them out just in case you want to play with them.
Michelle, you know I don't like playing with your balls.
I know. You never play with my balls.
Well, that's because I have my own balls to play with.
We married, Barack. My balls is your balls.
Well, I don't like your balls. I like my balls.
Oh, really? What you gonna tell me next? That you don't like it when I make chili dogs?
Oh, I hate chili dogs. Ugh. They're hard to swallow and they taste like shit.
You used to like my chili dogs?
Yeah, and I used to like your corn dogs, your sausages, and your eggplant, but I just don't like them anymore.
What about my gooey duck, Barack? Are you saying you don't like my gooey duck no more?
Oh, I hate your gooey duck. Ugh.
I guess you don't like my sour cream and protein packs no more either.
Not really.
What happened to you, Barack?
I don't know. I just kind of like eating peaches and clams now.
Peaches and clams?
Yeah.
I bet you like eating tacos now too, don't you?
Oh, I love tacos.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah. That's right, Joe. Pump it up.
Hey, man, this is kind of weird.
What's weird, Joe?
This is weird.
It's not weird. It's two guys working out.
Well, I think it moved.
Move? Oh, that's normal.
It is?
Yeah, Michelle's moves all the time.
BJ, for your thoughts.
It's just so good being here with you right now.
Are you okay?
I'm a little sore, but sometimes I miss you so much I can barely stand it.
I know, I just can't get your taste out of my mouth. I love smelling your farts.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Do you want another hot dog?
No. I'm all filled up on pizza.
I know, I'm all stuffed with protein.
Oh, me too. I'm filled to the top.
So, what do you want to do? I have so much energy after eating that whole bag of sugar.
I don't know. We can play tummy sticks, hide the cucumber, drop the soap, or we can have another hot dog eating contest. So hopped up on sugar, I'm down for anything.
Oh, that reminds me. We forgot to toss a salad.
Don't worry. We got time. Mike's going to be gone all weekend.
There's going to be baby powder and Nutella all over the place. So, are you ready to party?
Yeah.
I've got less teeth this time.
All I need is a bag of sugar and a lighter. Oh, shit.
Threesome!
What are you doing here, Mike? I mean, Michelle?
Is this the guy? The guy? You didn't tell him about us, Barack?
Well, I
can't believe you do this to me, Barack!
Come on, Michelle.
Oh, now you want to call me Michelle?
Well,
How long has been going on, Barack?
the whole time.
The whole time, Barack?
The whole time.
Is his longer than mine? Is that what you like? You like him long, Barack?
No, his isn't bigger than yours.
As if? What about our fake kids, Barack? What am I supposed to tell our fake kids?
Well, you can tell him that Joan was right about everything.
Hey, baby! Hey, Barack, what are you doing? I'm not Barack. I'm Michelle. You're Michelle? Mm-hmm.
This is all Trump's fault.
Yeah, you can just smell the privilege up in here. Everybody looking at me like I'm gonna steal something.
Yeah, our life is pretty hard.
Everybody looking at me like I'm the hell.
It happens all the time.
Man, I tell you, Barack,
What's on your mind? Michelle?
every day is a struggle.
You're telling me.
You don't even know what it's like. Sometimes I can't even leave the house.
Which house are you talking about?
I ain't got nothing.
Well, you're on a stamp.
And anybody can get on a stamp.
Well, you got millions of dollars.
Anybody can make millions of dollars.
Woke up quick at about noon. Got Michelle cooking hot dogs in the other room.
That's right.
I gotta count my money before the day begins, so I can laugh at all the peasants with all my friends.
Woo!
About to count, Michelle walked in, asking me if I like cucumbers and what's on my chin.
That's right.
I told her it's protein from the Big Mike show. She looked me up and down and she was ready to go.
Woo!
Then I grabbed the hot dog tray.
Right.
A foot-long dog, and it tasted great.
Oh,
it
yeah.
was plump and juicy, but it smelled like shit,
What?
and a noise from outside sounded something like this. A bunch of migrants outside my door, looking for help. Out of control, grab the cell phone to call the troops. Leaf blowers and rakes are not in use. A bus pulls up, who can it be? It's Ron DeSantis, and he's looking at me.
Damn white
He
people.
rolls down his window and he started to say, the border's not done. Enjoy your stay. But the boys in Martha's Vineyard are kind of hard. You come to our town, you stay out of our yard. Unless you got a leaf blower to clean my shit, get back on the bus, because we're fucking rich.
I'm terrified
Of what?
of my upcoming erection.
Your upcoming erection?
Yeah, my upcoming
So, as I was saying, back in 2005, there was a huge investigation into Michelle Obama that was, believe it or not covered by the news. The media didn't even cover it. They didn't even say a word. And Max Meyer says, "I'm an AI." Well, I hope you're not AI. That's weird. I don't know how an AI does an AI can an AI actually make an account on YouTube? Congratulations, AI. Emmett Poison is here. Donald Henderson is here. John Castaneda is here. Hopefully, UConn Man is lurking. I know he's always busy. So, and I really hope all of you did have a wonderful Christmas. It really did. I was excited to see all my family. It was pretty awesome. Um, but so back in 2005, there was a huge investigation that was not covered on the news, nowhere, not even on MySpace, and it just completely fell into the cracks. And it was a huge investigation. It actually made it to the courts. Joe, thanks, great to see you here. Um, the problem with it was because it didn't get any kind of media exposure. Nobody knew about it, and life just kind of went on, and people just got back to business on other distractions. Meanwhile, this particular thing um, disappeared. It just disappeared, and I was completely shocked with myself that I didn't know that this had happened because I consider myself somewhat of a history buff, and I do so much research, and I can't believe I did not find it, and it wasn't easy to find. And like I said, once I found it, I had to fact check it 20 different times to make sure, and it's there, right in black and white. And so this investigation led to a lawsuit, and it was criminal. It was in criminal court. It wasn't civil. It was criminal court, and it just got swept under the rug. And I mean, obviously, how easy is that to do when you have a husband named Barack Obama? Um, so when I found out this news, I immediately contacted a few people that I do know that are a little up there that have some um, clearance. And once I found out from them and also my fact checking that it was in fact true, I lost it, and I spent the next 3 or 4 days just diving in and just um, reading and doing more research and doing more rabbit hole work, and it was just insane. So when these charges were brought up against Michelle Obama, I understand why that the courts kept it private. I understand, and like I said, if I do lose connection, um, it's because YouTube doesn't want you to know about this, and I totally understand because this is bad. It's like really really bad. Um, and the fact that Michelle Obama and Barack have been hiding this for we're talking 45 years. No, no, sorry, 42 years. 42 years. Ballpark Frank Smith with UConn Man. And nobody said a word. You won't find it on X. You won't find it on Facebook. You won't find it anywhere on YouTube. And nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about it. And once the story does break, you're going to look back on this live and say, wow, a parody account, a YouTube comedy account exposed the truth before any other social media influencer, before any mainstream media, anything. And you're going to be like, wow, this is crazy. Annette Poison is here. Lucille, Tammy, Max, John Castaneda, Skippy, UConn Man. You guys, Caucasian is here. Tammy, of course. You guys are great. Monkey. Lucille. Haven't seen Teacher Lynn yet, so hopefully everything's okay. Count Damone. So I'm going to get back into that here after this video. But I did want to stop this one real quick because I know I'm probably going to get in trouble for the microphones. I don't know if you got to see those microphones, but it's pretty bad. So I'll get back to the story about Michelle and the charges right after this one.
20 years ago, Donald Trump grabbed me by the...
Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening again.
No! If Trump runs, I'm moving to Canada again. House drinker? Yes? What are your thoughts on Donald Trump running for president? I don't have any thoughts. Except he's gonna lose. Again. Well, how do you know that? Because I got a crystal ball. Hey, Joe? Yeah? What are your thoughts on Donald Trump running for president? Well, I thought he was president. Well, why does he have to run again? Joe, read the teleprompter. All right. And action. Trump running for president? What? That would be like an embarrassment to America. I mean, why would you want a president who puts America first?
I think that Trump running again is a slap in the face to every hardworking politician that's taking advantage of this country.
Why can't I be president? Well, what's Trump gonna do if he wins? Huh? Donate his payroll check every month? I mean, that's what criminals do. You know, when a president donates his payroll check every month, that's called laundering money.
You know, we got America right where we want it. We don't need Trump coming in here and screwing everything up.
I'm filing the articles of impeachment. But Liz, you're not in Congress anymore. Well, then, 20 years ago, Donald Trump grabbed me by the feet.
Breaking news! 20 years ago, twice impeached no longer President Donald Trump grabs Congresswoman Liz Cheney by the
We have reason to believe that Donald Trump used the Kremlin to grab Liz Cheney by the Breaking news! Twice impeached no longer President Donald Trump grabbed me by the
37 years ago, Donald Trump grabbed me by the He grabbed mine while we were debating.
He grabbed mine too.
He grabbed mine too. He grabbed mine right in front of Barack. Trump grabbed me by the too. He grabbed mine too.
He grabbed me
He grabbed me by the too.
He grabbed mine too.
He grabbed mine too. But honestly, who hasn't?
Trump grabbed my too. It's all in my new book. You can buy it at Walmart. Trump grabbed me by the too.
So there I was, getting my grabbed by Donald Trump.
He grabbed mine too. Donald Trump used to shower with me.
He didn't totally grab mine or anything, but he did totally try to date me. Donald Trump made me fly to Epstein Island 26 times. I don't even want to tell you what he made me do to Monica. We have dozens of witnesses and sufficient evidence that proves that Donald Trump is responsible for grabbing most of this country by the
I'm not only endorsing Donald Trump, but I'm also going to be his vice president.
The steal is on. Yeah, the steal is on. All right, guys, we called you here today because we need to come up with a new way to indict Donald Trump. Any ideas?
Yeah, I got one.
Well, let's hear it, Hillary.
What if we indict him for Russia?
We already did that.
Yeah, and it didn't work.
What if we invite him to a party? AOC, we're not inviting him. You know what? Never mind.
Well, we better do something soon or I'm going to leave New York and move to America.
Hey! What if we indict him for Stormy Daniels? We did that already. Well, can we do it again? No, we can't do it again. Come on, guys. We need some fresh ideas. Well, what if I indicted him for smoking crack on a laptop?
We're talking about Trump, Joe, not Hunter. I could keep running for president. That might help.
Oh, maybe I could run for...
Daniel C., thank you so much for visiting the United Spot GoFundMe, and thank you so much for that wonderful gift. I truly appreciate it. Thank you. Means a lot. Thank you very much. So without further ado, I want to thank everybody, obviously, for being here, and I want to hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas. Merry Christmas belated, obviously, because I was off for 2 days. But I want to dive back into this Michelle Obama. The story is so crazy. I don't even know how to react. And like I said, I learned about this 3 days ago, and I'm still in shock. And like I said, I mean, the information that I do have about this, it, it's crazy. Um, it's it's crazy. Monkey says, I don't even grab my own. Kenny says that's what he says, but actually worth a lot more, Tammy. He might a lot more than. Daniel, thank you so much for that. Yukon Man says, salute Daniel. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Frank Smith is here. And Frank Smith would like everybody to know that the United Spot is, in fact, a grifter. Thank you, Frank Smith, for making it to the party. For all of you out there who thought that Frank Smith was muted or blocked, no, he's been here. He's just been working real hard on his material, and he is here to tell the world that the United Spot is, in fact, a grifter. So, and I mean, usually accounts that say, hey, go visit my GoFundMe account with little to even, all I do all day is grift. I do not make videos. I do not do anything other than just grift. I mean, there was a comment the other day on community. It said 99% of the things that you do online is just begging for money. And you know what? He's right. I've been going to a grifting anonymous class, and this is usually what happens is we all join hands and we eat these stale bagels from yesterday, day-old bagels as we call them, and we hold hands and we say our little prayer about grifting. And then I'm always first because I'm so guilty. And I always say, hi, I'm the United Spot, and I'm a grifter. And they say, hi, United Spot, and then they come over and spit on me. So, but I don't know. When I learned about Michelle Obama and this, it's not even real to me, knowing it. And I've known about it for 3 days, and I've been wanting to come in the lives, but I had to spend time with my family. It was just like one of those stories where you're just like, you know what? I got to break away. I got to go live. I got to tell the world about this, because if nobody knows about this, then how are we ever going to, expose what actually happened? So back in 2005, there was a criminal case investigation that led up to that criminal case. And the investigation was stemming back 15 years before that. 15 years. And the reason the investigation came out is because before Michelle Obama married Barack Obama, there was something that happened. It was a glitch. And the glitch sparked a red flag that immediately triggered an investigation. And the investigation led to something that just how do you say it? We all knew about, but there's so much more to the story. So much more. Fraud, theft, the list goes on and on. So fast forwarding back to 2005, so much was exposed, but yet the media would not cover it. Not even a hiccup, not even a small little blub, Why is this zero in the news? She has nothing that is R. Lucille. So the media didn't say a word. MySpace didn't say a word. Fast forwarding a couple more years after that, Facebook didn't say anything. Twitter didn't say anything, of course. YouTube had nothing to say about it. And the mainstream media just ignored it completely, like it never happened, even though there's actual court docs that prove they're real legitimate court documents. Nothing was exposed. Yet the truth did come out. The truth did come out. And the fact that nobody is talking about it, that just blows my mind. So Let me plug this in here and see if this hopefully this sounds a little bit better. Nobody's talking about it right now. And yet everybody, Michelle Obama's fans, they buy her books, they bought the stamps, they worship her. And if they knew the truth, they'd be mortified, absolutely mortified at what I'm about to tell you. And I'm going to finish this video right here, and I'm going to finish up my story. It's not even a story. It's what I've found is just so. It's giving me a migraine for the last 3 days. That's how serious this is. So I'm going to dive into that as soon as I'm done with this video right here. And I hope you're all having a great night. Please go to the United Spot GoFundMe and throw me $1, $2. Help me reach my goal so I can stop begging. Or excuse me, as Frank Smith, or is it Frank Smith or Frank? I'll just call him Frank. Grifting. Obviously, this is grifting. And I've got a problem. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to fill the hole. Once I fill the hole, I'm good to go. You will never hear me beg again. It's not a politician promise. It's a guaranteed promise. So if you guys help me reach my goal, I won't have to beg anymore. So that's why I've continued to beg for the last 3.5 years, because I never get that hole filled. So once I reach my goal, get the hole filled, boom. So let's do this. Let's play the video. I'm going to dive back into the Michelle Obama story, and it's juicy. It's real juicy.
President, and then Barack could be my first lady.
Can we indict him for going to Epstein's Island 26 times?
No, we can't do that. Why? Because we tried to indict Trump, not your husband. Page 45. Come on, guys. We got to get serious. Me and Truck can't do this by ourselves.
My name's Chuck, Nancy.
What?
You called me Truck. My name's Chuck.
I know what your name is. You like to be so rude.
I'm not being rude. I just don't like being called Truck, that's all.
Change the record, all right? Chuck, what's the difference?
What if we indicted him for eating a burrito backwards?
Hey, if my sister gets pregnant, will I be an aunt or an
Page
uncle?
45. Let's indict him for
I
Benghazi.
have evidence that Donald Trump sold a baseball card in 1972 for way too much money. We can indict him for that.
It's like they pickle everything except cucumbers.
What if I paid Donald Trump to be my boyfriend? Page 45. What did you just say?
I said that they pickle everything but cucumbers.
Not you, you dingbat. I was talking to Webster over here. Fanny, what did you say? I said I could pay Donald Trump to be my boyfriend. Page 45. You know what? I think this could actually work.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Chuck, what do you think?
Well, I think if we're going to do this, we should use my wife instead of Fanny.
I agree. Your wife is freaking gorgeous.
I know. She's my little supermodel.
I think we should do this.
Dad! How come Donald Jr. got an envelope with white powder in it and I didn't?
I'm sorry, honey.
I want an envelope with white powder in it now!
Hello?
Hello, kind sir. We're from the IRS. Fannie Willis home?
Hey, so is this the border or?
Sir?
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm not talking to you. You know what? Never mind. Sir, is Fannie Willis home?
Yeah, she home.
Hey, she.
So back to what I was saying. Back in 2005, there was an investigation that led to an actual arrest. There was an arrest that nobody knows about, and like I said, this is all documented. It's all right there for everybody to see. And before I end the live tonight, I'm gonna actually show you the article. Then I'm gonna show you the court docs to where you can find all of this. It's legitimate. And like I said, there's barely anybody that knows about this. It's crazy. And the only reason I was able to find out about it is because one of the people that actually follows me is a really high end up there Washington kind of guy. He actually floated me something that was pertaining to this. So I had to dig a little bit. It wasn't just like an open door invitation into whatever. I actually had to work for it. And what I found, like I said, it's still, I didn't sleep for the first 3 days. So that means that I found out 3 days ago, I still have not slept. Knowing that I have this information about it, and the fact that nobody knows about it. Nobody knows about it. So when this made headlines in the courtroom, not on the social media, not on the mainstream media, Michelle Obama actually hired a group of investigators. She hired a group of, they call them web erasers. Web erasers are a company that you can hire that will delete anything off social media. And apparently, there was over $15 million that was used to make this whole thing disappear. And that was just the beginning. Once the criminal case made it to trial and found guilty, there was more money thrown, more money that people could ever dream about having. And when that was obviously, you know, because of all the book deals and all of the Netflix shows for the Obamas and the stamp, everything that you could possibly think of, there was a reason for all of that, because that was not necessarily a payment, that was a payoff. So when I dug into this, and what I found was insane. And it all dates back to before Michelle Obama married Barack Obama. It has to do with their kids. It has to do with Michelle Obama's college days that never happened. It has to do with so many things. And the sad part about it, nothing was done. Nothing was done. Let me see what this one here is real quick. Hold on. I don't know if this is an actual, because so
Doing during the illegal immigration.
so here's a fun fact for you.
I didn't even hit 6,000 in medical costs, and I paid $350 a month for nothing.
Yeah, quiet down, Nancy. I did a video 5 years ago. You can believe me if you want, or you can call me a liar if you want. I did a video about 5 years ago. I had no idea. I had no idea that I predicted the future. Didn't even realize it. I just thought I was trying to make people laugh. I had no clue. And guess what? 5 years later, I hit a bullseye. And it all deals with Michelle Obama. So after I'm done with this video right here, I'm gonna dive into a little bit more about what I found out and how this will affect. This literally affects everything.
Yeah.
Michelle, sweetheart.
Yeah, what you want? I mean, what you want?
We're still seeing it.
You seeing what?
It. We're seeing it. Can you please tuck it in one more time?
I already tucked it 3 times. I ain't got nothing else to tuck. Man, the things I gotta do to make white people comfortable.
Michelle, it's literally saluting the
I
camera.
don't know what else you want me to do. I mean, I used the ping pong ball and dental floss. I don't know how much more I can tuck. It's tucked in all the way.
Well, can you try the Target bathing suit?
Is it tuck friendly?
Of course it's tuck friendly. It's from Target.
All right, I'll put it on. Just add it to the list of things I gotta do to make white people happy.
Michelle, do you like gold?
Hell yeah. I mean, hell yeah. Nobody swings that wood better than me. I'm always getting a hole in wood.
Well, your 3-wood is photobombing the entire spread.
What?
Can you please put your wood back in the golf bag?
I told you it's tuck. In the name of Joe Rivers, it's tuck.
Ma'am, the banana in my pocket is less visible than what you've got going on.
Why's it gotta be a banana? What you gonna say next? You got a chicken bone in your pocket or watermelon skins?
Just tuck it, okay?
You want me to tuck it?
Yes!
Tuck it real good.
Can you tuck it?
What, you think I'm the help? You think I'm here to serve you?
What? No, I didn't say
You
that.
think I enjoy standing here wrestling around with my anaconda while y'all sip them lattes and stare at my lightsaber?
Michelle, you've had 8 photo shoots in the last 2 years.
Yeah, and I also wrote 3 books, and I'm on a stand.
Congrats.
congratulations, but every shoot we have to go through the same thing with you.
So what you gonna tell me next, huh? That Joan Rivers was right about everything?
Michelle, ma'am, just tuck it, okay?
Man, y'all don't man, y'all don't even know how hard my life is. You think this is easy? You don't even know my struggle. You ain't got no idea. Every day is a battle. I wake up oppressed in the same tiny ass little mansion every day. Hell, I barely scrape by with my measly $70 million. Shit, I can barely afford groceries for my family. I just wish I had the same opportunities as white people.
All I'm asking is that you just tuck it, Michelle.
How much more do I need to tuck?
Enough to where I can't hang a beach towel on it.
Anything else I can do to make you white folks happy?
Well, for starters, you can give Adam his apple back.
One thing at a time, all right? I tucked it. It's tucked. There ain't nothing left to tuck. I can still see it. Oh, shit. What? I gotta take a piss.
All right, well, make sure to put the toilet seat down.
All right.
So back to what I was saying. So back in 2005, the court case came out. Obviously, we didn't know about it. And what I found 3 days ago blew my mind. So there was actual witnesses that showed up to the courtroom, and there was actual, believe it or not, CNN was there. CNN was there. And guess what? They did not, I repeat, they did not do a story about it. Shocker, right? So after that happened, there was a lot of money that was used to hide the criminal activity, the lies, the corruption, everything. And for that, it cost anywhere between, it started out at about $15 million and it worked its way up to almost $250 million to make all of that go away. And now, because every time you click on Google and every time you click on X or Facebook or whatnot, you will not see the truth. And why? Well, because of $250 million. $250 million was used to make those stories go away.
Y'all don't even know how hard my life is. Y'all don't even know my struggle. See, I wasn't given the same opportunities as white people.
And
all the
the
time.
fact of the matter is that all of these stories are obviously public knowledge. You know, we know about, Pelosi's stock trading. We know about, business deals that people do. That's what they want us to know. They want us to know things like that because, let's face it. Nancy Pelosi's untouchable. Adam Schiff's untouchable. All of these politicians are untouchable. But Michelle Obama is not a politician. Okay? That's the difference. But Barack is. Okay? So Barack has certain, he has certain privileges that most people don't have, right? And in order to do so, what is this one right here? I think this one, I was actually trying to find.
On the first day of Congress, my outrage gave to me a bill I called.
Okay, so I'm going to play this video here real quick, and then I've got about, this might have to pour into tomorrow's live. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. Because I believe I'm getting to the threshold here. Yes, shoot. I'm not going to be able to play this video. I got to get going. But I do want to thank everybody that came here today. I will finish what I started here today about Michelle Obama. I will finish that tomorrow. We will catch up on that. I will do that tomorrow. So please join me tomorrow at the same time on the United Spot YouTube Live, and we will go ahead and finish this off. I hope you guys enjoyed the videos tonight. And like I said, what the news that I have is just literally going to open your eyes wider than they've ever been. And I really, really hope that you guys can make it tomorrow. Thank you all so much for making it tonight and sharing this out to your friends and family. Thank you for the support. Thank you for your donations and memberships. Thank you for your views and your subscriptions and your likes and your shares and your comments. Most of you have been following the United Spot for many, many years, and it's extremely appreciated. And I'm one of the main reasons I like doing the lives isn't to show the videos, is to personally thank all of you for the amazing support that you've shown the United Spot, even after countless years of censorship and shadow banning. And it's humbling to know that there's people out there who have supported the United Spot for so long and are still here to this day. And a huge thank you to the people that are new. Huge thank you to the people that have been here forever. You guys are incredible, and you're the main reason why I continue to do this. Even when I get a little down on myself and want to throw in the towel, you guys are my Rocky Balboas. You won't let it happen, and I really, really appreciate it. So thank you all so much. And like I said, if you get a moment, please visit the United Spot YouTube GoFundMe account. The link is everywhere. If you don't have the cash, I totally understand. But if you could share it out to your friends and family, it would mean a lot, because everything that is donated is helping out the United Spot. And once I reach my goal, that's it. I don't need to beg anymore. And I could just concentrate on making content and without any more stress. So if you guys could do that and help me out, I sure would appreciate it. But until tomorrow, I do want to thank you all so much for your support. And I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. So Skippy, have a great night. Ellen, have a great night. Donald Henderson, have a great night. Monkey Grab Orange, have a great night. Tammy, have a wonderful night. Who else we got here? Yukon Man, have a great night. Thank you so much again. Chris Mathers, have a great night. The two of us have a great night. John Castaneda, thank you again for your amazing Christmas gift. I truly appreciate that. Thank you so much. Daniel C., also thank you so much for your amazing Christmas gift and your memberships. Truly appreciated. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everybody that supports United Spot in some way. Caucasian, thank you and good night. Count Demone. Sorry things didn't work out on Fast Times at Ridgemont High, but you're here now. Thank you, Count Demone. And Gene, thank you for being here. Let's see here. Who else we got here? It's only showing me. Max Myers is here. Monkey Grab Orange, thank you. Great seeing you here tonight. Kenny Goulding, thank you for being here too, by the way. Coondog, Alabama, thank you for being here. Even Frank Smith. Frank Smith, hey, thanks for being here. And thank you for the negative donation. I didn't even know that was possible. Frank Smith actually made a donation that I have to pay him. So he made a negative donation. So I have to actually pay Frank. And at Poison, great to see you here. Good night to you as well. I think that's all they're showing. Yep, that's it. That's all they're showing me. So if I missed anybody, Robin Spielman, if you're lurking, Dr. Jill Ellis Cooper, Bill McMonagle, hopefully everything's okay with you. And everybody who has supported the United Spot. I love and appreciate every last one of you. And thank you all so much for being here tonight. Can't wait to talk to you again tomorrow. Ann Robinson, love you right back. And thank you so much for your support. Love you guys. And until tomorrow, good night, peasants.